Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1784 of What You Up To Now. Documenting the journey via video series like a vlog of what I'm doing as I grow and build and supersize my business by helping other people to grow and build and supersize their businesses. Today, a couple pieces of content I created. I guess I'm going to hang on to my coffee because my throat's been cloggy today. The first one was 2 questions that I'm asking every day in December as I'm still traveling. And I wanted to make it easy on myself. I know, selfish, but I wanted to also make it easy on the people in the challenge because we've had a heavy duty challenge this year. Super exciting, super fun, made tons of progress, but also lots of the topics, lots of the things we've done, although small every day, if you look at them cumulatively, they've been huge and had a huge impact on our lives. So this month, the month of December, being the busy end of year, planning for next year type person that I am, and I think a lot of the people in the challenge with me are as well, I want to make it a little bit easier on us. So I'm just asking 2 questions every day. One is a kind of serious question, and one is a more rhetorical question, or a more, hey, I never thought about this, or that's kind of a fun thing to think about, just to trigger our memory and our critical thinking or our experience, or to get us to think about things that we maybe never thought about before. So today, our first question was, when do you feel the most alive? When do you feel most like you is what I personally define as feeling most alive. Maybe it's, you're super adventurous. So it's when you're on adventures and jumping out of planes or traveling or giving a presentation or doing things that you love at work, etc. Whatever it is for you, when do you, or spending time with your family, especially around the holiday time, etc. When do you feel most alive? And then the other question was, what do you think will cause the human species to become extinct? Now, that presupposes, of course, that we will go extinct, but I don't think there's a guarantee of that. I looked up some information on the internet. I Googled it, of course, because sometimes I'm curious. And according to, let's see if I got my notes handy. I do not. Oh, yes, I do. According to the internet, the human species probably won't go extinct if they say everything goes extinct eventually. Boy, that's a mouthful. And so in between 1.75 billion and 3.25 billion years, they suspect the human species could go extinct. Now, it was fun to look up different possible ways humans could go extinct. And of course, on the top of the list was climate change. Are we surprised? Has our climate always been changing? Yes, but I think that it's interesting that Google serves that up, since it's the political buzzword of the time, as being, one of the primary things that will cause humans to go extinct. I personally call BS on that, but it's up to you to decide for yourself. Another one was global nuclear annihilation. In the 60s and during the Cold War, that was a big possibility. I like to think our leaders of the different countries that have nuclear power have gotten smarter and will make sure that doesn't happen. But I think right now anything goes, so we'll see. I don't think that'll be it, though. Biological warfare, possible. Ecological collapse, meaning our whole ecology collapses. Advanced AI technologies, could be. These sound like sci-fi movies to me more than anything else. Emerging technologies, things like self-replicating nanobots, stuff like that. And you know what? There's some evil in the world, so could that happen? Could a few want to take over the many? That's a conspiracy theory. So who knows? But it was fun to look at the different ways. I personally still like the meteor theory, where planet Earth is just going to get hit by a big old meteor and we're just going to cease to exist. It's going to wipe out all of us humans and the universe will get to start over. Who knows? So fun. That's our fun question for today. I had fun researching it and looking into it. I also will think about today and ponder what makes me feel most alive. When do I feel awesome? Mostly in the morning when I first get out of bed, because I'm so delighted to still be here. And then for Supersize Your Business, our idiom to go along with this year's challenge. I'm trying to align some of the things that I do and make life easier and simpler. I tell everybody else to do that, so I need to remember to do that in my life as well. And so this year, I decided that when I was doing the annual challenge, the topic for that would be my trigger for finding a topic and an idiom that could go with that, but also we could use to build and grow and supersize our business. I share an idiom every day with that group, primarily because I want to keep us open-minded thinking, looking outside the box, thinking outside the box, looking at things differently than maybe we've looked at them in the past, or that we want to look at them in the future, and exposing myself and other people to idioms, because there's 20 million idioms in the English language alone. And, an idiom is just something that the words taken together or put together means something different than each of the words taken individually. And there are 20 million of them in English. So I don't think I'm going to run out anytime soon. Although I have done repeats, because some topics go better with business than others. And some are so important, guess what? We should cover them more than once. And every time I cover them, even if it's one I've done before, I find that I'm finding a slightly different perspective, because I'm different than when I covered that idiom the first time, because we're always changing and growing and expanding and becoming a better version of ourselves, which is the whole topic of the annual challenge this year. Traveling this week still. We'll be home next week. The end of this week, actually, I'm going to be home. So I'm actually excited. You know how you go on a trip and it's fun and exciting and different and new, but then as it gets closer to the time to go home, you actually get excited about going home. I'm super excited to go home. All right, if I can help you anyway, ask today. Otherwise, I got a Christmas party and some fun things to do and some presents to wrap to help some people out. If I can help you in any way, just ask. Please just ask. You can reach me at pajamagrandma@gmail.com via Voxer. It's a walkie-talkie app. Fastest, easiest way to get in touch with me. But you got to stretch your comfort zone and be willing to ask. And maybe even have to figure out how to use Voxer and what it is. Download it on your phone and you're all set. All right, have a great day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.